This week we're featuring beach quartz, garnet under the microscope cam, light bulbs on Why'd I Buy That, 37 new jokes, and less than 40% synthetic fun. My headstone will read, well, what was the point of all of that? Let's start the show. So here I am, walking down there along the old beach motron. You know, beaches being the way they beach it up and everything. And it was quite a beach. I mean, this was a real beach. I was having a beach of a day, and everything was just beachy. So there I am, stretching out in the sun like a beached whale, and I'm beseeched to search at my feet on the beach. Lo and behold, at some points along the beach, there are pebbles, washed pebbles, about the size of the piece of quartz in the rough form in the video. That's stopped right now so I can make a point. And I look down and the sun is out and it's just shining right through this thing, lighting it up. And I'm like, I wonder if that would be a decent little piece of something to shape. Didn't think much of it. Get it home, start shaping it, think, wow, this could actually be something cool. And then it turned into the gem up in the corner. So I'm thinking, cheers, Gromies. And I'm also thinking, let's make this one a feature. Because I did show it under the microscope cam a couple times. So maybe searching beach quartz will pull up a list. And it will show in there. We'll also show it under the microscope cam in a little bit, along with a piece of garnet that I want to finish out. And I'm trying to make a decision on it. What are you up to, Grummies? How you doing, man? I can't believe so much time's getting away. Winter is gone. Spring is here. Getting the plants going. That kind of stuff. And it's going to be summer soon. And so, honestly, so what's the best time to go where you are in reality? Is it winter time or is it summertime? Summertime. Summertime. And that kind of stuff. Chilling and doing homework. Why are you doing your homework inside of a refrigerator? I made it. Roski Rants. Actually fixed it so that I can pronounce it properly. Roxy Rants. I like that better. It's so much easier for me to understand because it looks like, I mean, there is an X in your name. It looks like there is treasure buried in the middle of your name. That is so cool. Speaking of which, I should play the video, right? So this is basically a very large piece of sand. Like, seriously, that's what it is. It's a large chunk of sand. Hard telling how old it is. It's got some inclusions still in it, which I like. That's pretty cool. Summertime's coming. Gonna grow some veggies. So, what do we got for a show? Trying to actually do a decent show today. Spacing out, being like, what were we up to? Where am I at? So many things to click on. It's like, okay, camera time. Ah! Oh, wait a minute. That didn't work. There we are. Okay. All right. Now, the gem of the week is right here. Here. Right there. See how it's got that yellow flare off of the light? That's what quartz does. With topaz, it's more of a blue flare. So cool. And that also shows the clarity of the gem. I mean, it's got inclusions. You can see them in the picture, but you can also see some of the oak behind it, which shows the clarity. One of the reasons I like taking a picture on the oak is because when you see the grains, you can tell that you're seeing through the gem. Here's a piece of topaz to kind of give you an example. Notice how the one of them's a little yellowier and the other one's a little bluier. And that's what you get with quartz versus topaz. Whereas diamond, you can get both, plus white, plus reds, greens, oranges, all kinds of colors. Hi there, I have gemstone eyes. I can see you and shoot you with my laserous gemstones that I have for eyes. Blink, 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 blink. So, anyways, let's show them under the microscope cam after we get the next video going. Yay! I feel like a Muppet. So I think I started with 100 grit on this guy. And then I switched to the 240 to polish it up so I could see into it. And then I think after this point is when we looked at it under the microscope. And then the next video is where I had decided on what I'm going to do. Grilling and chilling with Mojo. With Mojo. Mojo is a moderator. See, all right. Shabling. What are you cooking up this week, Mojo? How's it going, man? We're doing some kind of a show. Sort of. Microscope cam. Gotta open up the microscope cam. And we'll sing about it as we open up the microscope cam. Shabam. Got some jokes this week. I'm excited about some of the jokes I got. I haven't even tried these jokes out on stage, but I'm already like, they're gonna work. They're gonna work. I mean, of course, I gotta have something decent. It's been like 2 weeks since I've live streamed, right? So I gotta have at least some kind of good jokes, but I feel confident in the jokefulness of these. Come on, where's my camera? Oh, okay. I'm sitting here looking at a loading bar and I know better. Gotta turn it on. Gotta click it over. Okay, so there's a thing. Now it's sort of in focus. And I'll show you guys what's up. What's up? About to move to Alabama in less than 2 weeks. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow. That'll be cool, man. Are you getting ready? I mean, it sucks so much because you just got your place all set up. You know? I mean, you just moved everything around. You set up those awesome shelves. And now you're heading out. But, I mean, it's exciting, though, right? I mean, because then you're going to get to do all that. Because that was fun. Seeing you set everything up and get everything going. And that was fun. And we're going to get to do it again. And then, you know, you'll do it and you'll try stuff out. And then you'll be like, okay, I got a better idea now. It's kind of like when you play a video game through the first time. And then you play it through the second time. It's different. But it's still exciting. So I think that'll be exciting. Kind of like this video. Look at that. We're about to shape some gem. Can you believe it? Me neither. But this is the large chunk of sand that I found along the beach. And it just, I mean, it turned out so well because it doesn't have a lot of big dirt chunks in it. And so you can kind of see through. It's really cloudy, but it's got some clarity to it, so it is facetable. And it returns that light. I mean, look at the way that it bling, 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 all across it. And I went with kind of an orange wedge, and then I rounded the backside over. Let's see if we can see some of the stuff in there, huh? Ooh, I gotta sand that a little deeper. Look at all those striations in there. Formative things and the little bits of inclusion. I kind of like those, you know. They add character to it. They show how real it is. This isn't just like a piece of glass or something like that. This is a literal piece of sand from a beach. Isn't that just beachy? Nope. Okay, so then I'm planning on shaping. You behave. I bumped the cord and it did cord things. It wasn't nice to me. Grr. So anyway, I'm planning on shaping this piece of garnet, and it's pretty much done, right? I just need to polish it. When I polish it, it'll get lighter in color. And it's so dark, you know. But it's got this one piece of like dirt down here, and I'm thinking about grinding it out. So I wanted to look at it under the microscope cam. See that piece there? It's a pretty cool shape. I just need to smooth it over and polish it up, you know. But I keep thinking, I've been looking at it, you know, if I look at it like this, where I kind of cover it up, it's still a pretty nice looking gem. And I think it would look better without the dirt than with the dirt. Because it kind of bugs me. I've been looking at it for like a month, and I think even though it's going to be smaller, it's not going to be too much smaller. Now the question is, with this dirt, because there's a little bit over here too, but I'm not going to let that bug me. I think that's probably going to get ground out in symmetry, because you want it to be even. We got to wonder if we grind down. I'm going to grind this way, right? So it should be gone, but it could leave more. So we kind of look at it from the side and see how deep it is. You can see kind of how deep it is. So I think we'll be all right on that though, because there's a little more stuff down in there, but for the most part, we'll be okay. So what are you cooking up this week, Geek? I mean, you probably got your show already like in the can, right? Like ready to go. You got something planned because you're gonna be here this week, so you're gonna do a show, right? What are you gonna cook this week? Or do you not know until you wake up that morning, your tummy rumbles that sound of, this is what I feel like. Maybe some food, baby. And then you like schedule the stream and that's what you make. Maybe, you know, because then you got to have like the ingredients on hand. So it's harder to tell like, you know, what you're gonna be doing. But this one has some dirt in the middle, which we might be able to, I'm hoping we'll be able to see that a little better. But since from the top side, it's like down in it, it'll just look really cool. We'll have like a nice, even, smooth color on the top with some neat stuff inside. I love gems like that. Okay, so that is the microscope portion of the show. What do we got? What did I buy? Light bulbs? Why did I buy that? Why did I buy that? Because I was putting some electricity in a garage. Yep, I was putting some wiring in a garage and I was picking out the lights for them, and they wanted it pretty basic, you know, and so I figure we'll just get the most basic LED lights. I don't know if they have the incandescent lights or not. They're kind of expensive and they generate heat. I mean, there's a lot of theories about the LED light bulbs and the incandescent light bulbs, and it depends to me on what you're doing with it. Really, I mean, the LED bulbs are working pretty well, and they're not, like, they don't make as much heat, so they're better on electricity. You know what I like? You know what I like? I'll tell you what I like. You don't even have to tell me. I like that I don't have to change them as often. I mean, they last so long. That's what I really like. Less work, more light. So I bought the big crate down at the bottom. They got lots of them. I don't know what brand they are, but they seem to work, and they work for that function. They're affordable, and that's what I bought, and that's why I bought them, you know. It's like I could see on the box. The picture has all those different bulbs and it's got the number, tells you how many you're getting. It's got the wattage. I got the blue ones because it's, daytime stuff. You don't want to be like going to sleep when you're doing work in the garage. And it's nighttime, daytime stuff, right? Yeah, you know. You're an understanding audience, you're a smart audience. You can tell that kind of stuff. That's why you're probably excited about the next video. Then we can tell some jokes. Have you ever bought light bulbs, and which ones did you buy, and why did you buy those? I mean, you bought them, but why? Like a pearl. It doesn't feel like summer today. I know, it will. It's going to be summertime soon. It's a little chilly. It got warm last week, though. It did get warm last week. Hey, little buddy. About to move to Alabama 2 weeks. Crazy time for me. I'm retiring from Aramark January 12th. Oh, wow. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. Oh, I didn't even turn on the chatbot, did I? Let's do that before I forget. That way you guys can throw tomatoes at me during the joke portion. Let's see, joke portion. Nope, not an interview. Jokes. Trying to be funny. Funny man here. What do we got? Chatbot, still loading. That's funny. Not in the traditional sense, but in 15, 20 years, it'll be funny. Probably. Don't buy any investments in that because it might not work out. No dividends, but it could pay off in the long run. Sell short. All right, chatbot functioning. It's on. Is it functioning? Tomato. I think that's how you do it. All right. Jokes. I got them. You can have them, and they're free. Let's tell some jokes. Is this what I got? Really? X-Men jokes? Oh, here. Okay. We'll put this one because it's like, it's an exercise joke. We'll put it. I'm going to kind of do you guys a little bit of a service here. Not any big promises, but I'm going to organize these jokes so that they kind of work together. Should have done this before the show, right? Okay, that one is good. That one will go there. This one can go here. Oh, we can put this one up here. Nah, that doesn't really go there. We'll put this one at the end. That'll work. Okay, what do we got? Well, this one's just a comparison. It needs to be plugged in somewhere. I said I can hold it longer than I can hold a fake smile at the bank. It's so hard to smile at the bank. It's so depressing. I'm reminded of how much money I don't have. The only time when I'm excited to go to the bank is when I have a tax refund check. I dust off my pimp coat to walk in there with that one. How do amoebas communicate with a cell phone? Makes a lot of sense. Oh, have you ever washed the laundry so early in the week that you wear the same thing twice? Yeah, it's not really funny. Let's see. Pick a sports team you don't like. And you could say the Collegeville Mariconians have started buying lots of vacuums. No wonder they suck so much. Not really good at the roast jokes. I have a great-great-great-grandfather who was a whaler. And somebody said, oh wow, like a ship captain that tracked down giant whales? No, he cried a lot till people gave him money. He's a whaler. Wait. Okay, moving along. The word going freaks me out. It's like 60% suffix. Like an overloaded shovel, it's just going to fall off of there sometime. Okay, that one doesn't make sense. Do fortune tellers know what people are going to say to others about them afterwards? Like, let's see. I wanted to rewrite that one, though. Do fortune tellers know people are going to talk about them afterwards? I wonder if they would adjust the reading because of it. And then I wanted to come up with some scenarios, but I couldn't think of any. Life is a race. It's a race to get the best food, the best chair, and the best streaming services. Somebody was talking about armor, and then somebody else mentioned that knights would wear a codpiece. And I said, a codpiece is weird. It sounds fishy. Every time I hear the word codpiece, I picture a fish in a tuxedo. Fun fact, a codpiece is also a type of sushi. Oh, I saw an ad for 2 burial plots for sale. I think if someone's selling their burial plots, that relationship is probably over. Let's see, I had a tag for my thing about the hotel room that didn't smell very good, and I was like, Holiday Inn, more like a holiday outhouse. It smelled like an off Airbnb. Wanted to tell a dick joke, but I'm not sure if I should whip it out. No. I'm looking for ways to self-promote. I wonder if there's a pilot who can skywrite a QR code for me. No. See, I thought I could get a bell and play a song, but I was wrong. It turns out I don't know a ding. I don't know a single ding. I think single is better. I thought I could get a bell and then I could play a song, but I was wrong. It turns out I can't play a single ding. No, that was a long trip just for something simple. That was like driving all the way in town just to get a sample of ice cream. And the video's over, which means that we got, oh, it's not over. It's almost over. This life is almost over, so, you know, that's something to look forward to. I have an Irish relative that started building patios for people. His name is Patio Patio. Let's see. Oh, this just says Tom Molly name. Who's somebody that serves delicious food? Tom Molly? No, something like that. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, this was a note too for the men's body wash. They should, you know, honesty is good in a relationship. And if men are using soap to meet women, and we are, because it's too much work to use it otherwise, they need more honest names like fear of commitment, overcompensator. That was the additional word. Overcompensator sounds like a soap, right? I'd smell like that. Someone said they bought a mouse pad. I said I didn't know mice had periods. Nope. One thing about living in Iowa is that nobody complains about deforestation. We got way too many trees. They're falling on things. They're crushing dog houses and garages and cars. It's like they got a vendetta. That's not really funny. Just thinking of things about living in Iowa. I don't trust my life coach because he doesn't wear a whistle. All you need, let's see. Somebody said that it's time to grill out. I said anybody can grill out. All they need are dentures and a bedazzler. You can grill out. Getting close to being done. What did Professor X say when his students turned on him? This is a mutanty. Is that a X-Men joke? Let's see. So, I went to the grocery store, right? And I realized that typically I have this notion to just carry all the items in one arm. And, I'm like, why don't I use a cart, I mean, maybe it's the puzzle of fitting all the pieces together. Maybe it's because I'm working on my core and trying to carry everything at once. Maybe I'm telling myself I'm just going to get in, get a few things and get out. I don't want to get the cart full of stuff because then I'm buying things I don't need. But really, I think the reason I don't use a cart is because it's hard to look manly while you're pushing one. It's like, I mean, I don't care what's in your pants, but if you're trying to look manly, the idea is that pushing a cart is not the way to do it. That's why when I go to the grocery store, I bring a wheelbarrow. It's got that big beefy tire in the front, I put a bigger tire on mine. It's a radial, all season. It's a performance tire so I can beat other people to the checkout. You'll see me running up there like I'm pushing some winnings. But the problem is I keep loading that wheelbarrow up and then I eat more food and I start to put on weight. Trying to lose it. I've been doing these exercise programs. I came up with this great hip hop self-defense program. We're going to call it Kicking It Boxing. People can have some fun. Maybe lose a little bit. Because the problem is gaining weight has given me this conundrum. I'm like, I've got this decision I've got to make. I'm either going to commit and I'm going to buy bigger jeans, or I'm going to live in denial and keep wearing the same, or I'm going to wear the same jeans. No, I think I should say it. Yeah. I'm either going to commit and buy bigger jeans, or I'm going to live in denial and I'm going to grow a muffin top. And there's different types of muffin tops. You got the Dunlap, where the belly Dunlapped over your belt. You got the front butt situation. But I'm thinking, if I'm going to grow a muffin top, I'm going to make sure it's the best muffin top, and I'm going to cover it with streusel topping. Maybe I'll lather it up with frosting and call myself a cupcake. And last one, my headstone will read, well, what was the point of all of that? Part of, where are we? The joke portion of the program. Okay, that is it. That is all I am going to subsect you to this week. You are fantastic. I hope you guys have a wonderful time this week. You're going to make it a great week because you have the power to do so. And let's see. We're going to try and do this garnet one for the next show. If that doesn't turn out, I might do a topaz is the same color. Let's see, what should we do? Probably a sunstone, maybe? We could do this other... No, we can't do the other quartz. Maybe we'll do a piece of obsidian. I don't know. We'll figure it out, and we'll try to do it. We'll try to figure it out by next week.